Hey everyone, inkykap here, that's Cap with a K, not a C. And today we'll be building a stilt house inspired by the ones constructed in Pasco County, Florida. Stilt houses are constructed on, you guessed it, stilts, over soil or a body of water. This build sits on a 17 by 19 platform 4 blocks above the surface of the water. First, use some dark oak fence to make stilts on all 4 corners of the 17 by 19 block space. To build 4 blocks above the water surface, I'm building 5 of these guys up above my grid. For this one, we'll have to go a little lower. You can then use those main stilts to construct the platform out of dark oak planks. While we're building, I'd like to share a bit of what I learned about the stilt houses of Pasco County, Florida. The first stilt houses are thought to have been constructed in the early 1900s, space claimed through squatters' rights by fishermen and their families. At its height, there were some 20-some houses constructed in this area over the fishing flats, somewhat shallow waters where, to this day, anglers catch sea life such as mullet, blue crab, and flounder. In 1968, Hurricane Gladys passed through Pasco County, destroying most of these structures. The state government moved in to assert more control over the area, even trying to prevent the stilt houses from being rebuilt. After pushback from the people of Pasco County, the government relented. Although new houses are not allowed to be constructed on the fishing flats, the historic homes continue to be maintained and cared for. Today, you can take tours out to the stilt houses and see them almost exactly what they were like when the original fishermen made their living off of these docks. Their history is short and sweet. I think it's so cool to see such a nostalgic piece of the town being preserved for all the generations to come. Now, let's get back to the build. To the right, let's add more stilts and a platform in an L shape, 5 by 24 by 22, 3 blocks apart from the first platform. And this time we're going to put the stilts just a single block above the water. This means we're placing down 2 fence posts, except when it goes deep into the water. Sometimes your fence posts might get waterlogged, and if this happens, then you just take a bucket and sploosh, it's all fixed. Back at the first platform, we can begin construction of the house itself. Start with a 9 by 11 box of deep slate bricks, leaving 1 block open for a door at the very front. This box will leave a 4 block gap on all sides. Top it off with a row of mangrove planks. At the front, build up 3 blocks on either corner, going up by 1 block each pillar towards the middle, so you make a nice up and down slant. Now repeat on the back. Next, we're going to round out the house a bit. Set down some blocks for scaffolding. I like to use moss. Then place a row of mangrove stairs upside down, like this, on either side. Add a row of planks on top. Knock out a spot for the window above the door, and then 2-3 blocks away on either side. and another one 2 blocks high at the top of the build. Pop in glass panes and a spruce door. Recreate these windows on the back as well. Next, onto the roof. Start with deep slate tile slabs along the top, poking 4 blocks out on either side. Then we're going to lay down some scaffolding to put in the rest of the roof. Then use deep slate tile stairs all the way along the edge of the roof, making a nice square with 2 rows on the back and front edges of the roof. Inside the outline of deep slate, we'll be filling it in with waxed oxidized copper brick stairs. That's a mouthful. Intersperse this with some weathered oxidized copper brick stairs for texture. Switch out to deep slate tile slabs and bring out the roof by 1 block. We're gonna need scaffolding moss again here. Now place slabs 1/2 step down, and then again. One more time so it goes just past the edge of the platform. At the front, just under the top window, add a row of 5 deep slate tile slabs, a row of stairs, and then another row of stairs further down. And then just another row of deep slate slabs. Use dark oak fence to make supports under this canopy and on each corner of the platform going up to the roof. Join all the posts with fence except these front 2, but use stone brick walls at the corners. This adds a little bit of color variation, as well as breaking up the texture a bit. Make sure to leave a little space for stairs down to the other platform. Do the same on the shorter platform, again leaving space for stairs. Make the stairs between the platforms by alternating between slabs and stairs. At the front of the main platform between these 2 pillars, run a tower of dark oak planks down to the water surface and add a 7x2 platform in the front. Place a ladder going up the planks. Add more stilts to your build with some supports in between to give it a more weathered effect, and to make it look like it's not just standing on toothpicks. I'm even sticking some in the sand or hanging it off the main platform to give it the look as if some supports have been knocked out over the years by the tide. At the back of the house, we'll add a chimney. At the edge of the house itself, not at the edge of the roof. Add stone brick blocks in a diamond pattern, like this. Build up a couple blocks, and then inside, place down a block so you can put down a campfire. Not in the fireplace itself, but just in the chimney. This way we get a nice long trail of smoke coming up. Now add another row of stone bricks, and then a layer of stone brick walls. And stick 1 stone brick wall down in there as well. This way we get the nice look of the smoke coming up through the chimney, but from above it's hard to tell that there's a random campfire stuck down in there. Inside, add a layer of dark oak planks 5 blocks up. Leave an opening for a ladder going up to the side of this window on the left. Place down the ladder and then light up the inside with lanterns. I personally am biased towards lanterns over torches because I think they look a little more polished than torches, which I kind of associate with the first bit on the server where you just want a dirt hut or something. Stock the inside with all of the essentials, including plenty of shelves. I'm going to also add candles for the vibe and potted plants. As well as item frames to display all of my best catches. Don't forget to actually light the candles. Upstairs, let's set up the fireplace for our chimney. Knock out the extra block under the first campfire. Place down a new campfire for the fireplace, then plop in some stone brick walls. Add a stone brick slab in front and stone brick stairs on either side. This provides some interesting shapes while also making the fireplace sit more organically in the room. Now, lay down your enchanting setup. I'm using more bookshelves than necessary to give it a less sterile look. Add barrels and a bed. To match this room better to downstairs, I'm going to add things like candles and plants. Outside, add lanterns for light and more storage. On the smaller platform, add a farm. To get water to lay in this 1 block deep space, I'm going to add trapdoors on the bottom before knocking out the planks above, and then I can put water in there without worrying about it spilling everywhere. And a pen for your livestock of choice. More storage! In the water, I'm going to add a bunch of seagrass. I've never been to a beach house, but if you've ever been to a lake house, I'm sure you've seen this stuff all over, especially right under docks and platforms and around posts. To blend it in better with the surrounding ocean, I'm going to add kelp, coral, and sea pickles. You can go crazy with these platforms, adding more space for farms and animals, or even guest houses for friends. And now for some sweet reveals. Thank you for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun researching for this project. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see more builds inspired by specific times or places. Keep crafting, stay awesome. This is inkykap, over and out. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to sit and watch the sunset. I can't really sit.